everybody, and welcome to Florentina and Friends Storytime by SpeakUp Events. I'm Julie Schindler, your host. And yes, we are celebrating our superhero this week, and I pulled out Wonder Woman. She is coming to the party because we are here to celebrate Florentina the Brave, our superhero. Florentina was diagnosed in May of 2021. So she has had 365 days fighting neuroblastoma cancer. I met Florentina about 6 months ago, and she showed me my love of reading again, and I got to become a storyteller. And today we are celebrating our 48th story time with Florentina. Florentina has been undergoing neuroblastoma cancer treatments in the UK. At the end of her frontline treatments, which end on July 15th, that is it for the available treatments in the UK. We are raising 250,000 British pounds for Florentina to receive additional cancer treatments that are not available in her country. We have already raised over 190,000 British pounds towards our goal, and you have helped us to accomplish that. We have a little bit left and a small stretch of our runway to still pay for Florentina over the next 2 months. She is scheduled for her first flight to New York at the end of August. So we've got a little bit of time and we need all the help we can get. This week on SpeakUp Events, we have opened up our studio to all of Florentina's Footsteps supporters. We invite you to use the link that's in the comments to pop on here, say hello to me, and leave Florentina a birthday message. Our brave little warrior is currently at the Great Ormond Street Hospital's Goals for Gosh celebrity football match. It is happening today at Selhurst Park, and Florentina and her family are on site on the sidelines as celebrity guests. You will see, you would have already seen the warm-up team in Florentina and Friends are pink socks, and the entire team is out there wearing them. So we have a whole bunch of men who are wearing pink socks today, in addition to the warm-up team and that. So you will have seen her ladybugs popping up all over the field, all around the stadium for all of these hearts coming together for such a great cause. Florentina has been at GOSH for over the last year fighting neuroblastoma. And the GOSH play team and everyone there within that support network has been key and vital to Florentina's success. They keep her occupied, they keep her spirits up, they give her things to play and keep her mind away from what she's having to go through as a child fighting cancer. Today we have a few stories that have been added to our studio, a few we haven't read yet. So we have stories to read, we have people to meet, we have birthday celebrations to be had, and we will be here for you on our regular story times this week. I was just realizing that we're at story time 48, and so 49 would be on Thursday. But if we added a story time this week, we could have episode 50 on Florentina's 5th birthday. So you might see an extra little story time added on tomorrow and another opportunity for you to drop by and say hello to Florentina. So this week we have the event that's going on for Goals for Gosh. We have Florentina's birthday on Thursday, and Thursday is a really special day, not just because it's her birthday. It's the last day of our immunotherapy treatment. We are on round 4 of immunotherapy, and Florentina has her antibody pump removed on Thursday. So she gets to celebrate being 5, celebrate ending her 4th round of treatment, and she gets to get excited for her birthday party, which is happening this weekend. So Florentina on Saturday is hosting a frozen birthday party. Huge, right? So we have caricatures, we have bouncy houses, we have ponies, and a lot of fun for it to be had. And you get to meet Florentina in person and celebrate her birthday with you. If you would like details for that event, you can find them on Florentina's Footsteps Facebook and Instagram, and we will post them on our SpeakUp events page later on today. And then on Sunday, the week does not end. On Sunday, Unorthodox Boxing is hosting an event, a Mayday Madness boxing event. And we saw the success that Unorthodox Boxing and Maximus Memorabilia had for Florentina back in March. And we are excited for them to sponsor Florentina again for this event. So if you are looking for ways to get involved, you can box it out. There was football today. We have her birthday party happening on Saturday. And if you are like me, where you are travel challenged and 5,000 miles away, you have our story times where you get to come on, meet Florentina, be a part of her journey, and leave her a birthday message. So please join us. Click on the link at the bottom of the screen, join our story time, and we are going to get started on a story, My Little Brave Girl. So to go along with Florentina the Brave, you saw her wearing her superhero outfit. She got to celebrate her cousin Enzo's birthday this weekend, and she was all decked out as herself. And she is our superhero. So how perfect is that for her to have her own superhero gear? And we really want to thank the hearts that were behind making that outfit so special. My Brave Little Girl by Hilary Duff, illustrated by Kelsey Goretti Riley. The world is big, my brave little girl. It's all here for you, my brave little girl. Love is vast, my brave little girl, and yours is endless. The sun burns bright, my brave little girl, and you will find the light. The stars are high, and you can reach them. The oceans are deep, and you will learn to swim. Look at all of those animals in the ocean. Do you see a turtle, Florentina? I see a jellyfish and a bluefish and some dragonflies. The days will come and go, and you will learn to count. The days will come and go, and you will learn to count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Flavors will dance across your tongue, my little brave girl, and you will enjoy the delicious adventure. Cooking in the kitchen with Mom. Your feet will take many big steps, my little brave girl. Do you see them bouncing and hopping through the rocks? Dipping their toes in the water? Ooh, do you see a raccoon? I see 2 raccoons. Do you see them? Yes, there they were. Let your heart lead the way. You get to explore. How many butterflies can you see? I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my goodness. I counted 6 butterflies. Ooh, and there's a 7th one over here by the tree. Kindness is the way the world goes round. We love kindness. We get to make friends and hang out with people and do special acts of kindness that make people smile. And you can spin and spin. Do you love dancing in the rain? Do you put your wellies on and go outside? In America, they're called rain boots, but in Europe, they're called wellies. You get to dance and splash. I see a red jacket and 2 yellow jackets. What other colors are there? A green one and a pink one. Your mind is all your own, my little brave girl, and you will discover how special you really are. You can be anything you want to be. Yes, a superhero, a football player, a speaker, an astronaut. Maybe you want to be a doctor or a ballerina. The possibilities are endless. Now dream without borders, my little brave girl. Your future knows no bounds. Is she having a slumber party? All of her friends are over. I see a teddy bear and some backpacks. Ooh, and some yellow pillows. And there's a rainbow on the wall. Do you see a rainbow? Good job. My Little Brave Girl by Hilary Duff. And we want to wish our little brave Florentina the Brave a happy birthday. Florentina, you are so strong and you make everyone else around you smile as you've been going through some really hard things. And we know at times it hurts, but you are able to tell us when it hurts, and you were able to speak up, and you have come so far. Your strength, your smile, your bravery, your ability to sing, to make friends, the way that you dance around the room. You bring so much light and love into our lives, and we are so proud of you. Happy birthday, Florentina. If you would like to leave Florentina a birthday message, you can click on the link that is in our comments and join us live in our studio. We will be holding space for Florentina's birthday this week, and we're asking and offering any of her Florentina's family, friends, and supporters. If you would like to jump on our live story time and say or sing happy birthday to Florentina, the link is in our comments. Please join me. We have a couple stories that we are going to be reading today, a few new ones to the studio or that have not been read before. And behind me, you see all of this amazing splash art. And all of the splash art we are getting ready to be able to auction off starting in June. And all of the art, all the proceeds will be going directly to Florentina's Just Giving Fund, so she can receive the bivalent vaccine. And this is the newest addition to our arts. And this depicts our brave little warrior and what she's gone through. And that there are moments in cancer that are so tiring and exhausting for everyone involved. But you have seen her brave through every step. And you have walked those steps with Florentina. And we are excited to show the love, the joy, and everything that goes along behind her cancer journey through art. And these are splash arts that are made by children for children. So if there's any of these that are just calling to your heart, please get ready to join our auction, which will be starting in June. And one of these special paintings for Florentina can be a part of your forever. Let's see. Our next book, we have a few options. We have Fresh Princess Goes to School on Style Rules. We have a Little Spot Makes Friends from our Little Spot of Emotion series that we've been doing over the last couple months. And this is a new spot, and it's purple. And we don't have that spot up here. So we do have a purple spot to take its spot. And these are you can put messages. Bubbles. You can put messages in them. So my godson was over and we were able to go through all of the emotion spots and add a peaceful spot, but we didn't have one for purple. So we put bubbles in it. And now we have a book. So How to Make Friends is our purple learning spot. So we get to learn when we see purple and we get to focus it on how to make friends. Should we read this one next? Okay, let's do it. So we're going to have a few story times to allow every one of Florentina's supporters to jump on and share a happy birthday message with us if they would like. And then we are going to be doing this again the next couple of days. So if you aren't able to join us today, please check our Facebook, our SpeakUp events Facebook page to get notified when we go live. A Little Spot Makes Friends. Let's see if I can read it backwards. Hi, my name is Learning Spot, and I'm here to show you how to make friends. Why do we need friends? Why do we need friends? Friends can make any activity much more fun. When we use friends to play with, to dance with, when we cry with our friends, when we explore, our friends are great to laugh with, to create with, to draw with. Friends can also make you feel loved and prevent you from feeling lonely. And lonely is one of our colors of emotions. What do we need to do first? The first step to making a friend is remembering their name. This will make them feel important. How many friends do we need to make? Asked the little boy in red shorts. Do you see your name on the tag? We have Julia and Diane, Ryan, Addie, Cade, Nyla, Bennett, William, Jimmy. We have Madeline, Emma, Charlotte, Jake, Cameron, Lucy, Anna, Elise. Do we miss anyone? We have some new friends' names to learn. So the question was, how many friends do we need to make? That is really up to you. Some people have a few friends, and some have a lot of friends. One way isn't any better than the other. But it's important to be nice to everyone. You never know who will be your next friend will be. It's normal to feel a little anxious when making a new friend. Try to practice smiling and saying hello when you are out and about. Saying hi to the school lady, the crosswalk woman or friend. The more you practice saying hi, the easier it will be. How many people did you say hello to today? If you think about it, who did you say hello to? Maybe it was your teacher or a friend at school. Maybe you said hello to your mom and dad on the phone. Or maybe when someone calls, you say hello. Sometimes you can make friends just by joining in. Joining in on the fun or invite others to join in with you. Do you want to play with us? May I listen in too? So whether they're playing soccer, you can join the game. And if they're reading a book, you can sit and listen quietly. When you meet someone new, your body language can say a lot. If you are looking down or you have your arms crossed, it can look like you are not interested in meeting someone new. So if you're standing there looking down or your arms are crossed and you have your anxiety spot is with you, you might be a little nervous, or maybe your arms are crossed and you got your angry, frustrated spot on because you don't know how. By opening up your body language, if you are smiling and standing tall, it makes you look friendlier. Should we try it? Stand really tall, put our shoulders back, our arms open. We are ready to make friends. Other great places to meet new friends and make friends are all around you. There are so many places to meet a new friend. Places where you see the same people over and over again are great, like sports or school. You're going to meet new friends in band practice, in clubs that you join. Today, Florentina probably met a lot of new friends at the football match and at school. And Florentina started going to school in February. So we can imagine how many friends that she has now. When you see someone repeatedly, that's a lot of words. When you see someone repeating it, let's see, we'll do it that way. When you see someone repeatedly, it can start to feel like you know them. This will make it easier to make friends. Try doing an activity you enjoy together. Try doing an activity you enjoy outside your home at the same time every day. This can help you to meet someone with the same routine as you, and you will already have something in common. Hi, I saw you yesterday riding your bike. Yes, I remember you too. I like to ride my bike right after school. So they set a time and they will meet up. When you have things in common, it gives you something to talk about. It also lets you know what you could enjoy doing together. You can find out what you have in common by asking good questions, making eye contact, and smiling. What are some good questions to ask a new friend? Well, our purple spot is here to help us. How about, what is your favorite video game? What is your favorite book? Or what was the last book you read? Do you have any pets? What is your favorite animal and why? Do you have any brothers or sisters? Asking questions is such a great way to get to know someone. And the great thing about these questions is that you can use them with every person you meet. Because everyone's going to have a different favorite pet. They may or may not be a brother or sister. They're all going to have read a different book, and their favorite video game might change as well. So you might have things in common by asking the questions, or you're going to find out something new about your friend. After you ask a good question, it's important to be a good listener. Listening is more than just hearing someone talk. It's learning about them too. And our purple learning spot is perfect to teach us how to do that. This will also help you find things in common. I have a pet bunny named Potato. I love music. I love pizza. And when you put your listening ear on, your learning spot is going to help you to remember that your friend's bunny is named Potato, that she loves music, and she also likes pizza like you do. All by asking good questions and listening. In general, people need personal space when someone sits or stands too close to you. It can make you feel uncomfortable, and that is why you should imagine that everyone has their own hula hoop space. Do you ever have anxiety if someone comes too close to you or tries to stand next to you? Well, the hula hoop space, if you think about putting a hula hoop around your belly button, that is the personal space that is around you and around most people. And some people, like we learned, they love hugs. They love to hug you and they love to receive hug. But some others like fist bumps and they don't appreciate hugs because hugs will encroach in their personal space. Because to hug them, you would have to step in their hula hoop, right? To get close enough to hug them. But a fist bump, can you give them a fist bump while they're still in a hula hoop? Yes, you can. How about a high five? Can you give them a high five when they have their hula hoop on? Yes, you can. Smiling at them also works. Or saying hi using your words. So up here, it says, uh-oh, where is your hula hoop space? Because they're standing a little too close and it looks like their ears are touching. But once you put your hula hoop on, there is plenty of space that you can stand near each other, still be able to hang out, but you get to keep a hold of your hula hoop space. So your hula hoop and personal space is really important, especially if you feel anxiety around receiving hugs. And it's okay for you to put up a hand and offer a high five, or put up your fist and give them a fist bump. You will be able to protect your personal space and they will feel like a friend. This is such a good book. Okay. It is hard to make a friend if you feel nervous or angry when you are constantly evading your hula hoop. Okay, let's read that again. It's hard to make a friend when you feel nervous or angry when you are constantly invading your hula hoop space. When this happens, just remember that you have choices. So if someone is standing too close to you and in your hula hoop space, what are the ways that you can use your choices to create an environment that makes you feel good? First, you stay calm and realize that stay calm. They may not realize that they are too close to your hula hoop space. All you have to do is take a step back or walk away. If you take a step back and that doesn't work, tell them nicely, in a nice way, that they are getting too close. You are a little too close. Can you please give me more space? And friends will listen. They may not even realize that they are trying to whisper something in your ear. Another way to grow your friendship spot is being kind. Yes, being kind. Being kind is a great way to make a friend. You can do this by doing and saying nice things like, "That's a great picture of a cat you are drawing." "I have an extra popsicle. Would you like it?" "I like your shoes." "Thank you." "We've missed you. We wanted to come by and say hi." Oh my goodness. A good friend is nice. To avoid being a bossy friend, try changing your volume and your tone and add magic words. So sometimes the way that we say things can make others feel anxiety or angry, and maybe our voice is just too loud. Well, when you use magic words like please and thank you, and make sure that the volume of your voice is not angry or frustrated, these are magic words that turn you from bossy into nice. Have you ever been bossy? Have you ever said move? Well, what is a nice way to say move? "Can you please move?" A bossy friend will say, "Help me now." A nice friend will say, "Can you please help me with this?" A bossy friend might say, "Let go." A nice friend, "Can we please go?" I don't do it that way, says the bossy friend. The nice friend says, can you please try it this way? The bossy friend might say, put it here. The nice friend says, can you please put it here? Do you see the difference between bossy and nice? And do you see the difference between using your magic words and the tone of your voice? We all have thoughts every day. Some thoughts are meant to stay as thoughts because they can be hurtful, and some are meant to be spoken because they can be helpful. Sometimes it's hard to know the difference, so always try to think. To think before you speak. So is the thought going to be helpful or is it going to be hurtful? And when you think through a thought, so THINK, you want to ask, is it true? Is it helpful? Is it inspiring? Is it necessary? And is it kind? So before we think through the process, or as we think through the process, we want to ask ourselves, is it true? Is this thought in my head going to be hurtful or helpful? And is it true? Is what I'm saying, does it have truth to it? Is this a fact, an opinion, or a feeling? An example of an opinion would be if someone was saying something like, if someone said something was weird or gross, those words can be hurtful because you might not think that thing is weird or gross that you're doing. But if someone says, ooh, that's gross or that's weird, you might think about it a little bit more. And though you might enjoy it, it might change your mind. So you want to think about before saying those things, is it a fact, an opinion, or a feeling? And is it helpful? Is what I'm going to say to my friend going to help them? Does it help you? Does it help them? Or does it help the situation? If not, it could stay as a thought and not be spoken at all. Have you ever thought something and didn't say it out loud? Because maybe it wasn't very nice or maybe it wasn't helpful. And it's okay to not have to say everything if we think about it first. And if it's not true, we don't have to speak it. And if it's not helpful, we don't have to say it. We get to choose. Number 3 is it inspiring? Does it make what I have to say, does it make someone feel better about themselves or the situation? If not, it should stay as a thought and not be spoken. Because if it's not going to inspire someone to make them feel better about themselves or help them in this situation, then sometimes we could keep those thoughts to ourselves. Is it necessary? Do I have to say this to them right now? Does this person really need me to hear what they have to say? If not, it should stay as a thought and not be spoken. And lastly, is it kind? And what I'm about to say are the words that I'm using to describe someone or something. Are they being used in a positive way? If not, it should stay as a thought and not be spoken. So if it's true, if it's helpful, if it's inspiring, if it's necessary, and if it's kind, those are great indicators it's time to speak up and to say what you think. Sometimes it's hard to share. Sometimes it's hard to share friends. A good friend will understand that it's okay to belong to several groups of friends. That's okay if you want to be friends with her too. We can have lots of friends. If you don't want to do something because it feels uncomfortable or it feels wrong, a good friend would support your decision because you have a choice. So if it doesn't feel good and you don't want to do it, you can say no. I don't want to go down the slide. It scares me. That's okay. We can do something else. What a supportive friend. And if there's something that you want to play with that is not yours, you always ask first. It shows that you respect them and their things. Can I see your cool globe? Yes, sure. Thanks for asking. Oh my goodness, our emotions are here. Our angry spot has joined the party because sometimes a friend might do or say something that you don't like. It's important to manage your emotions. So when our angry spot shows up, what do we have to do? Find our peaceful spot. And look, and how do we find our peaceful spot? Do you remember? It's breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Friendships can grow stronger by resolving conflict in a healthy way. If you feel like you want to yell or kick or hit, try this instead. Try finding your peaceful spot so you can talk calmly about what is happening. You get to say how you feel once you've found your peaceful spot and why. When you left me out of the game, it made me very angry. But he was able to find his peaceful spot so he could talk about his emotions and his angry spot. And he was able to shrink his angry spot by dropping into his peaceful spot with his breath. Some days, making a friend will be easy, and some days it can be hard. Always remember to be yourself. A good friend will like you for you. There is a friend for everyone in this world, and sometimes you need to learn and practice how to make a friend. What a great book and opportunity for anyone who's going to be meeting Florentina this weekend. So if you haven't met Florentina in person, it might be a little scary to walk up to her. She will be decked out in her birthday gear, and the birthday party will be about her. What a great opportunity for you to go up to Florentina and say hi. If you're taller than her and you're an adult, shrinking down to a child size helps them be able to look you in the eye. So if you are looking for ways to connect with our brave little warrior while she's at her birthday party this weekend, please remember ways that our purple spot will be with you right on the shoulder. So you can ask questions, you can listen, and you can engage and say hi to Miss Florentina. I know that she'll be so excited to see all of her new friends, her old friends, make some new friends, and meet all of the hearts that are going to be joining her birthday party on Saturday. Well, thank you for this double dose of a story time. My voice has held out, so I'm excited for that. We will dig into a few more stories over the next couple of days, and we will try to add a 49th story in between now and Thursday so we can do our 50th episode on Florentina's 5th birthday. Thank you so much for joining us for this special Speak Up events where we post our live studio link at the bottom of our comments where you can jump on, leave Florentina a birthday message, say hello to me, and if you can't join us for a story time, feel free to send your birthday message to Speak Up Events or Florentina's Footsteps, and we will make sure that it gets posted on all of our sites, and Florentina gets a chance to see your birthday message in person. Thank you again for all of everyone who has helped make Speak Up events and our Florentina story times so uniquely special over the last 6 months. We have had over 15 unique authors from around the world that have come and read directly to our brave little warrior. If you would like to see all and hear and experience all of those stories, we have a YouTube channel for Speak Up events where all of our story times are placed. So you have a library of 48 stories that you can go back and listen to. Get a story brought to life by an author. Listen to it before you buy it. Maybe you are sick of reading bedtime stories to your kids. Well, we have a whole library that can do it for you. So please connect with our Speak Up Events YouTube channel for all of our past story times. So we've told you about all the events going on this week. Please connect with Florentina's Footsteps and Speak Up Events for all the updates as we get to celebrate Florentina's 5th birthday on Thursday and and ending her 4th round of immunotherapy. Okay, everyone, we will see you again throughout this week. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Sending some love to our superhero. We love you, Florentina.